Hey there everyone, it's BTM Kiwi back here again with another Horizon Forbidden West stream. And yeah, we're just carrying on from where we last left off, because I haven't done any more of this. I've been focusing on another game. I might, for this game at least, put the trigger effect on. Audio. Alright, headphone mode on. Got skills I can use. Now it'd be nice if that it would tell me how much damage it does, how much extra bonus damage it does, as opposed to that. I'm guessing that's more powerful than this. Because that uses 3 of your arrows.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva, Hephaestus, Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
Okay.
It's
I
hard
need
to
to find
explain.
where Minerva's hiding.
I barely
I
understand
should
it,
look for a
but
way to access the
yeah.
facility systems.
it's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Locked.
For some reason, the game feels like it's a lot closer.
Alert! Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Let's see where this leads. What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out.
Well, if you don't know, just destroy it.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked.
So this will be where I go next.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Oh, hunting grounds, that's good. So I'm gonna have to face one of those sunwings, aren't I? No doubt, knowing this game.
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? And why did they want it back up? Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in.
Come on.
But how to reach them? I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Frozen.
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Aha. Another shaft.
I've got your shaft right here.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Seriously.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's
Okay,
for.
good. I can at least take that zipline thing up.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
She probably didn't even need to do that because Minerva would have Sounded like Minerva was gonna give herself willingly.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
She looks like the female version of Silence.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area. I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy. Until...
Exit.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Oh, okay,
Got
so
it.
there's going to be hidden doorways opened up soon.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Nothing hidden.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Move out the way. Big ass gorilla boy. Oh my god.
Looks like another office.
Correct.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines. So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
It looks like a fancy chest.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Guess I'll wait here.
Yes, yes you will.
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Wonder if I should Google it. I'll explore first the other parts of the lab, and then I'll probably find the code, hopefully.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
Yes, let's keep looking.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Okay, so that's just another way down into there.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, I lost the horns if you remember in the last one. Annoying. That one's got an orange splatter. So one that's a legendary one.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss. Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
That's nice, dear. I'm going to just Google search the code. For the store down here. Alright, Let's see what we got here.
Door needs a code. Not much I can do about it right now.
Is that
I
right?
should keep an eye out for any data in the facility that can help. I guess I should go back.
Alright. 9626118. Apparently I can't even unlock it yet, even with the correct code. That's annoying, but I'll try. Nine six two six one one eight. Oh, so it worked.
What is this place?
So, yeah, I told the rest of the team. I was standing in the cafeteria, trying to pick out a god-awful meal cartridge when it suddenly hit me. Every school field trip, August always asked me to pack extra in his lunch bag so that he could share it with his friends. I don't know how. I was lucky enough to end up with kids so generous. And I know he'd want to share this too. So, to whoever finds this place, this was us.
The last time I spoke to Leanna, they were just about to ship out to the Pacific Front. They really believed that if they could buy us some time, it'd be worth it. That Zero Dawn would save us. But if you were listening to this, then they were right. It was worth it. Their name was Leanna Jensen. 9th Civilian Guard Brigade for Operation Enduring Victory. And they were so brave.
Do I say it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old, and my favorite animal is a fox. Do you have foxes in the future? I hope so. They're the cutest. And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
The day I was supposed to meet my sister's new baby, a vert swooped in and a crew of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew, I was being told how the world would end and given a choice. Die now or help Zero Dawn and die later. At least Nicole, Ella, and baby Aiden will be safe in Elysium. Gave up my allotment to make sure they could stay together. I don't know if any of this will actually work. Zero Dawn, cradle-raised humans. But if it does, do better than we did, okay?
Got to be honest, I don't really know what to say to the future. So I guess I'll say something to the past instead. Mom, Dad, I know you'll never hear this, but I wanted to say thank you. For all those times you dragged me along as a kid to volunteer at hot zone relief centers. You used to say, you have to pay it forward. The future will always be brighter for it. I'm trying to live up to your example. I love you. We'll be together again soon.
Oh. So that's it. So yeah, people are saying that the room is inaccessible until you get the trophy for complete for starting the base. getting you a base of operations and all that stuff, but there must have been an error. But it kind of makes sense. But like, there's nothing really that important in there to gatekeep us. So why not? If people want to search the internet and find it sooner, and let them.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility. Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Where's the caved-in roof of the dome? Huh.
Hello.
Of course, the controller disconnected.
Oh, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Yeah, it's just those data points, that's it. Oh, righty-o.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Oh, New Zealand's on the map. I hope they're all in New Zealand.
Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
And Hades is destroyed.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, You must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades.
I thought as much.
My predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
From the ship.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Past the moon.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Way further than the moon. Why? I don't know why. That was a bit dumb, because I know that Earth is only like 149 million
so far
kilometers
away
from the Earth,
and
from the sun.
Why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius. Oh yeah.
Serious?
Viable for life.
But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed?
Because they stole all the protocols that they
didn't
needed.
want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this?
Forced?
Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
An EMP. It'll probably have EMP protection.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
That's not right. If they sent the signal, took 8.6 light years to get here, then Hades sent a signal back saying he's on, he's doing what they're told. That takes another 8.6. So that's the 17. But during that 8.6, they're still transmitting. So then, by the time Hades' signal gets to them, there's a full distance worth of signal being broadcasted to Earth for another 8.6 light years. So it should be times 3 the amount. So it should be at like 25 years it was broadcast for. So that's a little bit of a blunder on Guerrilla Games' part.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on
They
Earth,
didn't do
right?
math right there.
Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well...
Yeah, they want to
Could
recolonize.
it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light-years.
Right. So, how would the Descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, The journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Not mine. Clearly, because I found a flaw in the math.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected, what do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
You shouldn't have had authority to do that.
Huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
We'll find them in the next game.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus' importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
No, you need to pin it down into one location.
Impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
All 3 of the others.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that
Block off
happen?
his access to the other parts, so he's locked into one
While you are
point.
retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given
But
the
the
nature
humans
of
too.
the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
4 days.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab, they appear further, they seem to be equipped with some energy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Throughout every defense, for example, assuming no shield.
So there's hope.
Always.
Okay, that's gone dull now.
So if the
further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of energy field that shields them from.
Yeah, no kidding.
Throughout every defensive technology has eventually.
I just wanted to see if there was any part that maybe I didn't hear. Maybe it was a different run.
Assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat.
This part's different.
No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Alright. Alright, alright.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus. but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located
Las Vegas, a settlement. It was a giant, thriving city.
Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region.
San Fran.
As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanak's territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Closest.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines.
If I did Poseidon, I'd probably be able to breathe underwater.
The biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith?
You must.
Live up to her example?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not, you must.
In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Establish the base.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Which is what I kind of want to do. And upgrade my gear. What is that?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Data missing. Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing. Error. Data missing. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone offline. Error. Data missing.
So there's a drone summon in each of these regions.
Error. Drone feed disconnected.
I'm pretty sure I saw a drone hovering about over the Thunderjaw. That's in the current region I'm in.
Keep moving, keep warm.
So I probably want to, before I go and do that, I should probably explore a lot of this stuff, to be honest. Definitely want to upgrade my stuff. If there's a workbench, there should be. It should be there. Cool. I definitely want to do the ruins. There's a workbench right there. What's the weapon I'm currently using? I bet it needed that stuff I spent on getting the data. Slicing hunter bow. Yep, I needed wide more tusk. Fuck's sakes. So it looks like I need to sort that. Alright, so I need wide more tusk. There's that Thunderjaw. I can come here. Alright, let's do that. I need one wide more tusk at least. Then I can upgrade that damn bow of mine.
Ballista. Might be useful if I run into trouble.
Alright. And there was another wide moor spot somewhere. I think there was actually some wide moors around here. And there was one or two around here. Apex Widemore, huh?
Use purge water ammo to my
The sun
advantage.
has truly shined upon us this day.
Just what we needed.
Weak spot's the
Reason
vacuum
to stay
unit.
in this sun-forsaken place.
Can't use those to attack me if I destroy them.
There's the drone thing. Well, no, that's just a leaf, but there is normally a drone thing flying around. And something just saw me. Ah.
only I could have escaped with more relics.
Got her. No!
If I'm going to be losing shards, I'd rather do it somewhere I can bathe properly.
I broke it off.
So I broke a component off. But where? So that was the apex.
exciting.
Ah, hurry up, you dumb bitch. Ah. Come on then, I need you to charge at me. Well, that doesn't work. Come on, I need one shot into the tusk. Ah! I've got one chance at this.
Oh, good.
Come on, open your mouth. Ah! Alright. Now, does this place have a workbench? Nope.
The sun has truly shined upon us this day.
Alright. I should probably end the stream as well after I do this.
Useful for making dyes.
Okay. Overdraw damage. And now I need a wide more primary nerve. Which I just not sure where I get that from. Alright, so I need wide more nerve center again for the last upgrade. Is it upgraded at least? Okay, component tier overdraw. So they do 46 impact and a lot of tear. But do they cost? They cost a lot to craft. So I should only use them on like critical points. thought as much. Wants us to go straight back there. So quick save. I'll go back there and then I'll save it and then I'll continue with doing that other stuff later on. I just really wanted to get this maxed out. I must have needed the nerve cluster for one of the other upgrades.
Acid's not gonna hurt it much.
Quest resource from it, so just from destroying it.
The sun has truly shined upon us this day.
Give it a rest, would you?
Get it from the vacuum turbine. Another Apex.
Just what we need. A reason to stay in this unforsaken place.
Got somewhere to be. Sorry.
That's annoying, all the wide more's all right there.
Ah, finally.
So that's overdraw. Ah shit, that's not good.
Now's my chance!
Not sure what happened there.
Better loot all the machine carcasses here. I might find the parts I need.
I hope so. Now, what happened to that birdie? There it is, Skydrifter.
Send this to my stash.
Is there something there? Nothing substantial.
If only I could have escaped with more relics.
Why else would one leave the glory of Mainspring? Boredom. Nothing interesting happened. Less stomping, more looking, yeah?
Alright. So it didn't make my normal ammo any better, but it improved the other one. Overdraw damage up. And I always usually do overdraw, so minus 15 damage to bloody ice. Alright, well I'm gonna end it here now, guys. I need to get some shut-eye. Pretty tired. So if you guys enjoyed that and found it helpful for anything, then please do follow. Hit that follow button so you get notified when I go live next with whatever I go live next with. I'll also be exporting this to my YouTube channel, so if you're interested in checking that out, follow the link underneath the live stream panel as well as in the past stream's description, because I upload my clips and stuff to there, which I can't do to Twitch. That's one of the good things about that. And if you do mosey on over there and like what you see, then why not help me out and subscribe? It'd mean a hell of a lot to me, and I'd very much appreciate it. As always, if you're on my YouTube channel and would like to find my Twitch so you can see where I do all my live stuff, follow the link in the description as well as in the channel banner. Drop a comment on stuff you guys would like to see me do next, or things you think I could do better with, or just to pop in and say hey. And I hope you're all having a great day or a great night wherever in the world you are. Peace out, everyone. Have a great one. It'll be nice once you upgrade the bow if it makes the ammo a bit cheaper to make, but oh well. Oops, wrong button.